Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kelly. And our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars. Facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Jalen Brunson out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Towns. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge is reporting from the sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Outside Curry. Outside KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Antetokounmpo. Mitchell outside. Poke loose. KD with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back.
Effective, earning an extra possession for his team.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. We're about 1 minute into the first. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but not anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Towns. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Towns.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jokic, no good. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Towns. And it's Jokic with the rebound. James with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Now Curry. Brunson covering.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Jokic.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can
be right here. And that one misses.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic. Yep, that one goes.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The East trail by 6. Giannis with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Giannis throws it down.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Now here's Curry. Nothing on the board.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Towns. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Curry fires from way outside. Misses the 3. East with the ball. Trailing by 4. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Towns. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. And stolen by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Garland's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Brown, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Davis kicks to James. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable.
Just dunks it down.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Outside, Davis. No good from outside. The East trail by 3. And Towns throws it down.
Big Cat says, take that.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside Curry. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Giannis with it, picked up by Davis. Towns in the corner. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Jokic way outside. The cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woohoo! How about that? Woo. Yeah.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the West All-Star. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Siakam is out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the center position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. The West leading by 3. From deep, Jokic. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. Siakam outside. Back to Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
Timeout. And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Durant's checked in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. And the West All-Stars have possession. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display. Outside
Tatum. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Floats it up for Wembanyama. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Edwards after Jaylen Brown's miss. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And the West leads by 5.
You know, even if they anticipated the step back coming, the defense didn't offer a ton of resistance.
And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. Tatum finds Mobley. Back to Tatum. Sinking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Evan Mobley.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Brown making things happen with his defense. Catches them off guard and wastes no time starting the break.
Now here's Harden. He has yet to score. Here's Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The West making some changes. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jokic. And Curry subbed in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The East trail by 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mitchell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Edwards inside. Offered by Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
The West leading by 3. And a deep 3 from Curry. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis slashing. That one goes. Count it. He's got 16.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's all in by the East All-Stars.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Giannis. And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
The East trail by 3. Tatum downhill. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Defense with a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the West, Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's LeBron in for Edwards. The East also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Giannis. James with some nice D. The West leading by 5. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
12 seconds left in the first half. James wide open. Offline with his 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the West All-Stars leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Durant is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Here's James following the basket by Giannis.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Unloads from 13. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Tatum hammers it home.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Curry looking it over. LeBron, a screen on Brunson. From past the arc. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game for the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
And it's tied up with that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Towns is doubled. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo really impressive. A muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Now here's Curry. To halt the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
KD's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point land tonight. Mitchell left side. Off with the layup. Durant against Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Brown is checked in for Tatum. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brown finds Antetokounmpo, and James picks up the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball here, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 1-point game. And there's the goal on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Evan Mobley.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's West now.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
James in the post. Covered by Mitchell. LeBron, good. James has got 12 points in the game. The East trail by 3. Here's Giannis. Absorbs the contact. Nice finish by Giannis.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait. It's very effective.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. A generational talent for winning.
Here's Brunson. And to Kumbo inside. Gilgeous Alexander covering.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
The East trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Wembanyama outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation. Edwards, he's checked in for the West. James Harden comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Garland's checked in. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Brown. Wembanyama, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Mobley's gone 2 of 3 from the field. The West All-Stars have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Curry. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Tatum's checked in. Garland finds Tatum. Garland, the pass to Brunson. Good ball movement here by the East. Mobley misses. Edwards looking it over. Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Edwards got his 2nd basket. Here's Tatum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. West All-Star. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the 4th. They've got Garland. Tatum out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Mobley. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire. Outside Durant.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Here is Edwards. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Davis kicks to Edwards. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on the foul situation from here on out.
At the line for 2, Anthony Edwards.
And the first one drops.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. The East trail by 14. Brunson with a head of steam, and Durant sends it back. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. And the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the West leads by 15.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Pass to Mobley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's the East with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And here's the West with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. And taken away by Brown. Here's Brunson. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Durant, that's good.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Outside, KD. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 17. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The West leading by 16. Curry with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Durant. 14 points for LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Durant, the pass to Curry. Now here's LeBron. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Towns. No good on the shot. Good defense by Wembanyama. Count it, good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Some nice passing here by the West. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. So for the West, Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Jalen Williams comes in for LeBron. And James Harden subbed in for Curry.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The West again cannot hit. Mobley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now here's Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Ali LaForce. And the Milwaukee starting 5. Inside, we have Giannis Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket of the game. Antetokounmpo's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Holiday.
Here's Brown. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Lillard passes to Lopez. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Tatum's got 5.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
That one falls.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Thank you for that, Allie. For Milwaukee, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 14.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead. Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. High arcing shot. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 7.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, you love the activity out there.